All right, so this is going to be the weekly recap for Monday the 9th through Friday the 13th. And I am currently taking a $50,000 challenge with E8, and I have a $5,000 funded account with E8. And as you can see, bro, this is just some straight garbage. This is like ridiculous. This is almost like a joke. It's like I'm a South Park trader or something like that. I mean, this is insane. I mean, I do Uber Eats deliveries, and I make usually like not like 70 or $100 a day on a good day. And in one trading session, or actually I take that back, it was two trading sessions, but they were in a very short period of time. I managed to lose 937 freaking dollars across seven trades in a day. And then the next day, 675, next day 540, and then of course Monday negative 756. So I just kind of want to go over all the trades that I took on TradingView. And before I do that, I just want to say, this week was probably the most important trading week of my entire career. And I totally fumbled. I blew it. I fumbled the bag, lost the plot, crashed out, whatever you want to call it. I did it. And it was full of revenge trades, doubling down, over leveraging, like ICT likes to call it, impulse trading, revenge trade, like all that shit. I pretty much did everything wrong that you could do. And on Friday, which is this day, I got funded 5K, and then I bought that 50K challenge on the 8th. So going into Monday, Monday was a huge day, and I just fumbled so ridiculously hard. So that being said, well, also I want to see more thing on Friday. I didn't even trade, not because it was Friday the 13th. Like I'm not superstitious like that or anything, but I was just so demoralized and I was so distraught and I was so like just down bad that I literally like didn't even want to trade. So that's why Friday doesn't have any trading days. But with that being said, let's get into TradingView so I can show you the actual trades that I took. All right, so before I break down these trades, I just want to, I think I might say this in every single video just for like clarity purposes, but if you keep watching me, you might get familiar with it. This line, this gray line is midnight, and this shaded box here is 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York time. That's the London kill zone. And then this one is 8:30 to 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is the kill zone for New York. So that's what that means. And this trade right here, um, just dog shit. I thought we were gonna reach into, because as you can see right here, we displaced up really heavily, and there was this downwards movement right here that was before it. So that kind of acts like a breaker on a higher time frame. So I guess because I don't really remember, but my take profit right here was aligned with this. And as you can see, I think I entered on a fair value gap on a smaller time frame. Yeah, this one right here. I entered on this, and then it fluttered around my entry, and then I got stopped out, and it didn't even go anywhere near my take profit, and it decided to run all these smooth highs instead. And that's something I should have looked out for, but that was trade number one. All right, now this is Tuesday's trade, and before I go any further, I just want to say the reason why it says I took so many positions on the actual like calendar that I showed you just earlier is because I'm taking them across both accounts. So some of the entries are duplicated. That's why it shows multiple. But this is Tuesday right here, and I took these trades on GBP JPY. This is the worst day, I believe. I think it's the worst day. The $950 loss. Um, I mean, I took this right here and talk about a perfect fucking entry. I mean, look at that. Like, I don't even know why I took this shit. Like, God, like I said, I'm a South Park trader, bro. Like this is crazy. This is embarrassing. Like what was I even targeting? Jeez Louise. This is a 1 minute time frame too, so I don't even know if I entered on a City or yeah, not even that one. So yeah, this is just a cataclysmic entry. That was the first trade, and then right after I got stopped out, I was like, all right, well instead of going long, we're obviously gonna go short. Jesus. I mean, fuck, man. Like, look at see, you know what's crazy, bro? Is like taking bad trades is like it's not even really bad when you're doing it, but then like when like the next day comes and you can look at it in hindsight, it's like it's just bad. Like oh god, hindsight's it's painful because you could just see how wrong you were. I mean, look at that. That now this trade right here, this one I'm highlighting, that is a complete and total impulse revenge trade. I got stopped out right there, so I was like, you know what, we're going short because obviously if it's gonna stop me out, that means I'm wrong and it's probably gonna go the other direction. And then sure enough, reverses on a dime, and it goes all the way up to where I actually thought it was gonna go, which is hilarious. Like dead ass if I just would have waited for that sweep right there, and then I waited for that shift, and I entered on this Sibi right here, like you see what I mean, right? Like runs that out, shifts to the upside right there, and then comes back into this BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That would have been a fucking clean ass entry, and then I could have held it into the New York session all the way the hell up here. Here, let me mark it out real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on this day, but yeah, look at that. Fucking 1.5. Holy shit. Ah. But nope. That's not what happened. And for that, I'm suffering this weekend and I'm really feeling down on myself. And I'm dealing with the psychological repercussions of being such a dog shit trader. So this is Tuesday. And wait, I think I actually took another trade on this day. Real quick, let me see if I did. No, this is Wednesday. Wait, I wasn't looking at Wednesday, was I? Sorry about this, guys. Oh fuck, this was. Oh shit. Oh no, I was showing you Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Okay, well you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut the video right now. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put in Tuesday's hindsight setups where I took the trades, and then I'll do a Tuesday review. But just so everyone's clear, what I just showed you was Wednesday's trades across two accounts. So I'll show you the Tuesday right now. All right, so this is Tuesday's entry, and holy shit. Holy fucking shit. This is the. Now, this is sad right here. This is fucking straight up sad. And you know what's sad about it? Is how, like, you enter, and then it will just, like, limp dick, soft chop around your entry for a few minutes, and then it just says, like, you know how the people who dive, like, in swimming and shit, like, they'll fucking do this, and they'll dive in. You literally did that right here. Like, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minute, 7 minute, 8 minute, 9 minute, gone, gone off the face of the fucking earth. But you know what hurts worse about it is when it's an impulsive entry, and you do it on impulse, and you do it just because you're stupid, and like there's no Sibi up there. There's no or BISI, excuse me. There's nothing to enter on up there. It was done in pure emotion and pure impulse. But what hurts about this is not only, there's three things I heard about this. The fact that it's such a shit trade and it stopped me out in 9 minutes. And another thing too is it literally went so close to my or what I'm trying to say is like my stop loss was so fucking like close to being held in. Like if it was like that much, I would have been kept in. But it wasn't. And what hurts even more is that if I would have actually have waited for it to come into this BISI right here, this fair value gap, and I would have taken this. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if you can, sorry. If I would have taken that, an actual entry on an actual freaking, like PD array, and I would have had my stop loss in the same amount or even closer, dude, it would have kept me in and I could have held up all the way till a fucking 1 to 4.5. Insane. Insane. It's just so painful. So that's the first entry, and then the second one I took on Tuesday was this right here. Now, it's just ugly. It's really, really ugly, and there's like I don't even remember why I got into this trade, to be honest, dude. Like, fuck, like what? Well, it was really cool. Now that I look at it in hindsight, the most obvious thing was okay, run out of high, shift, run these little smooth lows out, inversion fair value gap right here, and they're always orange. Inversion fair value gap. Go short right there. Stop loss could be 6 pips. Catch a fat runner or not that fat, but like a 1 of 3, decent. But no, instead I had to take this nonsense. Just cataclysmic, brutal, disgusting. Ah, I mean, fuck. Ah, gee. Okay, you know what? Let's just move on to Thursday. All right, so this is Thursday. This is gonna be the final trade we're going over today, and oh my gosh, yeah, like I said, arguably one of the worst trading weeks I've ever had, especially when it counted, especially when I got funded 5K and I bought a 50K challenge, and I have to do these stupid Uber Eats, and it just, oh my gosh. There's not even much to say about this shit, honestly. Like what? I think I was targeting this because like it ran out the thing displaced. I, I just, I don't even know, bro. Like I don't even fucking know. What I'll show you is just how brutal this was. I enter and within a span of one, two, hold on, there we go. In a span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles, I'm stopped out. And that's how I finished for the week because, like I said, on Friday I didn't trade because I was just so defeated and demoralized, and I couldn't bring myself to trade that day. So, yeah, that was a trading week. Next week I'll show you another recap to recap the trade week, and hopefully I'll do better. Yeah, so next week I'll do another trade recap, and hopefully the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th will all be blue, and I'll recover all the losses because I'm down 5.5 and 5.1% on the 50K and 5K respectively. So hopefully I'll make it up. If I can't, I'm blowing these accounts, and yeah, I just hope I can make this shit back, and I hope I can do better as a trader because this is not acceptable. This is brutal. This is devastating. This is disgusting. This is cataclysmic, and this is like horror. This is just devastating. This is I can't even think of an adjective to properly describe just how horrible this is. Like this is really really bad. And what would have happened if this was inverse and I made 756 on this day, made 937 on that day, made 675 on that day, and then made 540 on that day, and I'm up 5% on both of my accounts, and then I can leave the 5K alone and get that payout, for the 5K, $250, and then hopefully coming into this week I could have gotten freaking bugs, dude. Go away. And then sorry. And then next week I could have made up that 3% and then got past phase one and then move on to phase two. Like there's a now here's the thing. There's a universe out there where I traded really well and I got all blue days and I traded on Friday and probably could have gotten even more now that I think about it. There's a universe out there where I did that. There's a universe where this weekend I'm so energized and full of hope and I'm motivated and all this shit. But no, not this universe. This universe is the universe where I lost significant amounts on both accounts. And I plunged myself 5% into the hole. And I'm so ashamed that it is this universe, and I'm glad that I can make this video and be real transparent. Sorry, these damn bugs. And that I can be real transparent about it, because it feels really good to get this off my chest, because you might relate to this, but trading is like a lonely. I don't want to be gay and be like, oh, I'm so lonely. No, but it's like a lonely hobby. It's a lonely field that one can get into, and I don't know if you feel the same, but there's not many people if any people that I can talk to about this, and I'm watching more and more YouTube channels about trading, and I see people doing this, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe if there's a couple people out there who watch this and they leave comments and they're like, yeah, dude, I fucking didn't do that good that week either, and I'm down this much on my funded, I'm down this much on my challenge, and I'm really struggling with the psychology and this, that, and the third. I would feel a lot better about where I am and how I performed this week, and it would help my psychology in general because, like I said, it's more of a lonely hobby where you don't get to talk to many people about it. So I think I'm gonna make another video tonight, back testing this week, and what I like to, and I'll wrap it up with this. What I like to do with back testing is I like to go back in time and see, okay, what is the most perfect, most ideal trade I could have taken? Like, okay, what was the perfect entry to the pip or pipette? What was the most to the tick perfect entry I could have gotten? And then what was the most perfect to the tick exit I could have gotten? And I like to map it out, and I like to look at what there is algorithmically behind it because I trade ICT. And I know if I say I trade ICT and then I'm putting up numbers like this, it kind of gives a stain to ICT's name, but that's how I do trade. And I like to look at what actually happened perfectly. Like I like to analyze, like, okay, this is what happened. Like it did this, it broke the market structure, shot up, did an inversion fair value gap, and then it ran out the buy side liquidity by 9.8 pips, for example. Like I like to look, okay, how many pips did it run the high by? How much did it run that swing low? Were there traders getting lulled in and tricked into going short? And then I can pull up like a indicator, like a MACD, an RSI, or something like that, and I can go, okay, it was telling retail that we were overbought or oversold depending on the situation. So they got tricked into going short, for example, and then they just got raked through the coals and they got their asses dragged up and ripped out of the market. So that's how I like to backtest. And yeah, well, with that being said, we're gonna end the video right here. Thank you for watching. If you stick this long, subscribe if you want to see more videos. You like the video if you want, but I'm not going to tell you to do that because that's up to you. But if you're interested in like YouTube channels that talk about forex or self improvement, because that's another thing I'm really into, subscribe because I'll be making more videos, and then if you end up liking them, I'll be glad you subscribed, right? So, yeah, just go ahead and subscribe if you want to. And that being said, I will see you next time, bro. Bye.